It's been a hot day for me. I've been out in the garden, finished my other work early, so I went out and took a good look at the garden railway. I haven't actually um, really taken much of a look since I diagnosed it as being really unfit for purpose. So did try and get something to run around it, and well, you're going to see. So without further ado, let's take a look. I'm out here in the shed and it's very, very warm. As you probably see, I've got a little bit of a shine on me because it's just that kind of hot, sticky weather. But essentially, the problem I've got with the garden railway is it's completely shot, and what hasn't been destroyed by rot has been done for. I'm just going to turn away from the light there. It's been done for by the heat, and just like on the real railways, the track has kind of buckled quite badly. So I'm going to go out there, film a little bit of the track just so you can see just how much it's deteriorated over the summer. And even with no rain, the heat has just destroyed everything. So I'm going to have one final attempt to get a train round. It's not going to go around, I don't think. But we said that about the trains in the snow earlier this year, and they did it. So in fact, I'll dig out class 24 and a class 25 I've got down here, and they're probably the best bet to get a final train round. And after that, I'm going to go hammer and tongs on demolition, try and salvage all the track. So I'm going to go out there, let's film a little bit. So you can see there some of the track work, the wood underneath starting to split, but there's also kinks appearing, and that's from the heat. And this bit's not too bad. I've already started track lifting, took up this siding just to see how easy it is, and it can be done with a little bit of breakage. The bit at the end here didn't survive. This bit's actually pretty sound. I come around here, the bridge has survived remarkably well, and this bit at the front, but then we get to there's like a hump there, and then this round here on the corner. We're looking at kinks, and you can see at the back there, it's just crumbling away. The track's not even supported. There's a big hump there, so yeah, more damage over in that corner. I've cleaned the track as best I can, which is quite hard. See the kink there? That's just the hot weather, and this is the hottest that we've had ever since I built this railway, so it's never had to put up with this kind of heat, and clearly it's just too much. Previous years it's been absolutely fine, but this year, possibly because the wood's deteriorated, so the fixing nails have not got as much purchase. Not sure. Train might get past there, but I'm going to run a try and see what happens. I've picked the Daypole Class 22 and a Batman Class 20 because they're about evenly matched and a slightly shorter wheelbase, which means that they might cope with the kinks a little bit better. Away they go. And we appear to be being thwarted here. It would appear that it's the Class 20 that is the issue. It appears that the Class 20 is the issue, so it's going to let the 22 run on its own. It made it. after all that, class 20 let me down. So, let's see if the class 22 will make another trip around. Come off the track. The track is such poor condition that derailments are a big issue. Come here, you. And say goodbye. Garden Railway section is officially closed. It's seen its last train. And the final train arrives at Bolton Trinity Road from having gone around the garden section. Take it right to the line limits, and the garden section is officially closed, so start trying to take up some of that track. So these are the tools to use. Try and lift some of this track. We've got a pair of snippers, pliers, and also a paint scraper just in case I need it. So first things first, I think we'll go for this one because this is really quite short. I don't think they're actually soldered together, so they might just pull out. So I've got there's definitely a track in there that's going to damage the track if I don't get that out. Let's just see. Really struggling here. And let's see what we can do. So there's the track we've salvaged. There's a little bit of damage to some of the sleepers. What I'll do is just cut the damaged sleepers out and push the sleepers together. What's left of the ballast can laboriously be popped out over time, but the track should be perfectly usable. So you can see all of this is really far gone, and yeah, the Garden Railway is officially no more. Well, I think it's time for a little bit of, well, I wouldn't say celebration, but just consoling the end of the Garden Railway. We drink to you. It was good whilst it lasted. Well, thanks again for watching, and this is me, Kirk, saying don't forget to like this video, share it too, and also subscribe to the channel. You'll be the first to know about new videos as and when they go up, and also you can catch me on Instagram as Jennifer E. Kirk. But this is really very much end of an era and hot and sweaty. It's a very humid day, but the weather has been unkind this summer, and presumably actually last winter has been very unkind on the Garden Railway. End of an era, but a lot of that track is going to get recycled, hopefully, up into the loft. So all is not lost. I always knew that it wouldn't last forever, and my plan for the garden is actually to go O-gauge, and my father's O-gauge will hopefully find a new home, and I'll make it a little bit more permanent, ground level this time. All the earth that's there has now settled, and that was part of the reason to build the Garden Railway as it was, raised up and on wood, because all that ground had to settle, and it has actually. It's dropped about 4 or 5 inches. I did have to prop up the back of the Garden Railway at one point. But thanks again for watching. This is me, Jenny Kirk, saying until next time, you take very good care of yourself. Bye for now. Today's video has been brought to you in part thanks to the generous donation of my fans on Patreon. And a special huge thanks goes out to Anthony Kidson, Mark Anthony, Michael Churchwood, and Mark McShane. If you'd like to help support the show, head on over to patreon.com/Jennifer Kirk. Thank you. Today's video has been brought to you by my books, Bringing Home the Stars, Twinkle Little Star, and also you can get the complete comic collections of All Over the House, Books 1, Books 2, and also the wacky zany Life of Knobty Mouse. Thanks, and catch you later.